Hello and welcome to Just Learn Python. In this series of videos, we are learning Python by doing basic exercises. We are in part 10 of this series and we are almost halfway through this series. I hope if you have already seen the 9 parts and you have completed all the exercises. If not, please do so. If you find any questions related to these examples or in general about Python, please post a comment below. I will try to address them. Having said that, let us continue with exercise 46. Write a program to get list of all unique letters from a given list. There is a list given which contains strings XYA, XYB, XYC, XYD, and we should get unique letters in a list A, B, C, D, X and Y. So how do you approach this? One way is take each item in the list, that is a string, convert them into another list, sublist of characters, and then add them to a set. As we know, set only contains unique items and it doesn't contain duplicates. So let us define a function get unique letters, pass the given list, and then take a unique set, initialize it with empty set. This is how we initialize an empty set. Then for item in G list, that is these strings XYA, XYB, convert them into a list of characters. For CH in list each item, add each character to the set. If the character is already there in the set, it will not be added. If it is not there, then only it gets added. That's how set works. After that, once we traverse through entire list, we get our unique list, sort this list in ascending order and return it from the function. We are calling that function here get unique letters, passing the given list GL and printing the return value. Let us run this code. So we get A, B, C, D, X and Y. There is another input I have taken here G2 which contains two characters VA, VB, VC, VD, and we should get A, B, C, D and V. We got the expected output. Moving on to the next exercise, exercise 47. Write a program to count occurrences of each word in a given string. So there are two quotes given here. The first quote is the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Second one is peace is the beauty of life, it is sunshine, etc. So now you have to count each word how many times it has occurred in that sentence. So for that, what we will do, we have to split the sentence, given sentence, and take each word and count how many times they are appeared. Fine. So for that, what we will do, we will define a function word count, pass the given string. Let us take the first one, pass the given string, make a empty dictionary here at the start. I will uncomment this logic, I will explain you in a while. Take a empty dictionary. For word in given string, split it. It's a list. When you split it by space, white space, we'll get a list. If word in already there in the dictionary, this is the dictionary. Dictionary is a key value pair combination. Fine. So if word is already there in the dictionary, then increment its value. This is how we access the value of a key. Word is a key to the dictionary. When we plug in, index it to the dictionary, we get the value. That value is getting incremented by 1. If the word is not there in the dictionary, then initialize it to 1. Fine. So after that, once we complete the entire list, that is a word given string, what we get a list after splitting it. So we traverse to the entire list and complete the count. Then we return the total dictionary, what we obtained from here. Fine. This will add if the word is not there in the dictionary and initialize its value by 1. We are returning it here. Then we are calling a function word count here, passing the given string, and the return value is a dictionary. We are printing key value pair from the returned dictionary by using items method of dictionary. Items method returns key value pair. We are printing it by string format method. We are passing key and value K and V. Let us run this code. So we get the count here. There are no duplicates in the sentence first quote. There are no duplicates. That's why the word count is 1. For each word, there is a count is only 1. So we check the other one, other sentence, other quote. Let's see. So now we got different values for each word. Peace has occurred once, is occurred 4 times, then the occurred 8 times, beauty occurred once, etc. Now this logic, if else logic, can be replaced with one liner, that is this line. Here we are accessing value by passing the word as a key, plugging into the dictionary. By using get method of dictionary, we get the value of key. If key is not there, then this method will insert that key and initialize it 0. When next time when we get that, we increment it by 1. That's what the logic. This line is same as these 4 lines. Fine. Let us run this and check whether it works same as the above logic. So it works same as the above logic. P is equal to 1, each is 4 times, D occurred 8 times. Exercise 48. Write a program to remove duplicates in a given sentence. It's a famous rhyme. Johny, Johny, yes papa, and it contains duplicates that we have to remove. So what we will do? We will split the given string by some special character and then take each word and check for its duplicates in the sentence. Fine. After splitting it, we'll get a list and check are there any duplicates. So notice here we have this sentence contains space as well as quotes. So words are separated by comma and space. To make it simple, we will replace comma with space so that we will get a uniform string. After that, we will split it by white space. So uniform string, rhyme, replace. Replace is a string method which replaces given character sets. This is replace comma by white space. We get a uniform string. That uniform string we will split it by white space. Don't specify anything, it will be white space. So we get a list of words. If that word, for word in this list, if word not in duplicate, we have taken an empty list. At the start it will be empty. If word is not there, go and append this word. The word, go and add it to the list. The next word, if it is already there, skip, otherwise go and add. This is how we get unique list of words. We can also make use of set instead of list here, as we seen in the previous example. Then this logic is not required. This condition is not required. As we know, set only contains unique elements. We can directly take a empty set and add each word. That should be fine. After traversing through entire list, then we get our no duplicate list. That each element we are joining it again by using a space, and that we are printing it here. So let us run this code. So we got a string without duplicates. Exercise 49. Write a program to display products with price less or equal which is given from user. There is a product list, items are there and corresponding prices are there. So we have to get items which are less or equal from the user input. If user gives 400, anything equal to 400 or less than, we have to display the product. Fine. So for that we will make use of dictionaries. So we will make a DB out of this given information. We will take a product, we will initialize, we will prepare a DB by using a dictionary. This is a dictionary how we prepare. These are keys, product names are keys, and these are corresponding values, key and value, key value pair. Fine. So we will write a function display product. We will pass the DB and price which is given by the user. We will check for item in given DB. Item is nothing but key in given DB, and get the price by plugging in the key into the database, that is accessing it by indexing. This will give us the value corresponding to that item. If it is less than or equal to price, print that item, otherwise continue. Fine. So we get user input from here, enter the price into input price. We are calling that function display product, passing the DB and input price. So let us run this code. Suppose I say 400, so I get one product which is 400. So suppose 550 we give, then there are 3 products which are in this range: smartwatch, PlayStation and tablet. Fine. Let us move on to the last one. Exercise 50. Write a program to calculate the total price of all the gadgets. Calculate the average of all the gadgets from a given list. There is a list given which contains strings as well as their prices. From this we have to get total value and average of these products. Fine. So we will take the input into a list as a list. Then what we have to do? We have to separate list and numbers. Fine. Our interest is only numbers. So we will get numbers list from the item list. For that we will define a function num list, number list, pass the given list, take an empty list, and then item in item list, check whether it is number. Number can be of 2 types, either integer or float in this case. So if either of these 2, for that we make use of each instance built-in method which takes 2 arguments. One is item and then class type. If it is either of integer type or float type, go and add it to prices list. Otherwise skip. Fine. Once we iterate through entire list, then we get our numbers separated into this list. That list we are returning it from this function. After that, that price we'll use it as a input to another function, define, calculate total and count. Fine. So total is sum of all the elements in the list, price list. By using built-in function sum, we can get the total. Likewise, we can get total number of elements by using length, len function, which will give number of elements in a sequence that we assign it to count, and we return total and count from this function. This is a tuple return. We are returning it as a tuple. Fine. That input we can use to another function, define average, to calculate the average. Average is nothing but total by count. Return that average. Now we call this num list to get the price list, and then call total count, calculate total and count, pass the price list to this function, get the total value and number of items. After that, we'll call average function to get the average value, total value and number items which we get from this function are passed to this average function. After that, we print these values by using string format method. Fine. Let us run this code. So we get total and average. So in this video, we have seen how to use set to get unique letters and how to use dictionary to get number of occurrences of all the words in a given string. Then we saw how to use multiple separators or how to split by special characters by using replace method of string to remove duplicates. Then we used dictionary as a item database. After that, in the last example, we have seen how to use small function and use return value of one function to another function as an input. I hope you have liked this video and we have seen some interesting examples here. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel for upcoming videos, and don't forget to click the bell icon so that you will get notification whenever there is a new video uploaded. Thank you for watching.